Hello, everybody. Welcome back to American Truck Simulator once again. Today, we're driving the Freightliner FLD 120. This is Oddfellows. I love this truck, one of my favorite ones. We got a great Detroit diesel in this thing. It sounds awesome. Last video we're going to do with snow, and we are here in good old Moab, and we're going north up to Salt Lake City with some TVs. We just showed up here at the terminal at FedEx, and we're going to back in and pick those up. So let's fire it up and listen to it. Sounds awesome. There we go. We got that winter cover going. Very nice. Okay, sweet. Flashers on. And let's get going. I'll let you listen to this thing when we roll off. Quick park and brake. Push that in. Oh, that sounds nice. That's what we're picking up right over there, so we're just going to swing this thing around so we don't have to blind it in. And here's the interior of this wonderful FLD 120. You can see we got our little Christmas gifts there. That's because I did finish my little Christmas runs I was doing. So that event has been complete, so good on us for that. Now all we have to do is just pick up here at FedEx. We got that Crete trailer today, too. Something different. To the same old that we normally have, which is the same old trailers. I want to thank a lot of you guys for sending in your questions for the Q&A. We will get to that a little later here as time moves on. But we want to get in and pick up the TVs first before we do anything else. So make sure we do that. With this trailer. All right, let's start backing her in here. Into reverse, like my little tree I got there, the little real tree. I think we pulled up too early. We should have probably pulled up a little further there. That's all right. We'll get it on back there somehow, some way. It is a 53-footer. Yeah, let's just go ahead and pull up a little bit more. I turned way too early on that. Way too early on it. That's all right, though. You gotta give yourself plenty of room here. Should be okay now. There we go. Now pull back with it. Not too much, though. Go. Look at this right side here so I don't smack in anything. Shit nose. A bit more of a cut there. There we go. All right there. Let's go ahead and pull up to the right here, and we should be pretty close to the docking bay here. To the bay. A bit more. Right there is perfect. On back we go. All right. So, hope you all had a great weekend. We had a blast. My friend Joe Cortez and his lovely wife, they came and stayed with us. And we had a great old time, man. It was just good stuff. Good times all around. There we go. And then we'll line it up right here. They should be happy with this. And they are. Wonderful. I'd love to bump that, but oh well. Park and brake there. Kill the engine. I'll turn my flashes off too. We can go outside and have a look-see at her. There we are. Wonderful. Those wheels straight. Let's go ahead and attach the trailer, or we hit enter. Yeah, we have to load. We don't have to attach or detach. What am I talking about? All right, all loaded. Let's go to good old Salt Lake City. Okay, park and brake in. Now we're gonna have a little bit of weight behind ourselves. When you have an empty trailer, it's almost like driving with nothing on it at all. It's strange. Wanted to let you guys know the reason why there is no wheel cam right now is because everything is put away for the most part, or moving. So once we move into our new place, I will gladly have that up and running like we've always had, but it's good. You know, last time we're going to be in the snow. Might as well just enjoy it, you know? There's a bus coming. I don't want to get hit. There's a car coming. And another car coming after that. Yep, of course. Go after this guy right here. Wonderful. Clear that yard. Okay, we make a right turn and we'll be going to the north. That's what we want to see. I love the Jake brake in this thing. Listen to this.
Get ready to turn right.
Yes, sir. Sounds nice. Nice and mean. I have the rain probability turned all the way down, so we're not going to worry about any of the snow. It does look fine on this model. This truck has that pretty much taken care of. But I'd rather just be able to see. We normally don't. Let's go ahead and get over in this lane. Wonderful. So yeah, we'll get to the questions here in a minute. I just want to make sure we get on a main road first, which this is a pretty good one here. Pretty good one here. So, Thunderstorm 87 writes first, and that is, Jeff, what do you regret not doing in 2019 as far as your YouTube career goes? That's a good question. What do I regret? I don't regret a lot of things in life, to be perfectly honest with you. You know, we all have our regrets, but they're very small and have nothing to do with this. So, nothing. I'm very, very happy with how YouTube has been going, the channel. Oh, hello. Scared the hell out of me, buddy. I can't say there's anything I regret not doing. So, I mean, that's a good question, but I wish I had a better question or answer for you than I'm perfectly content and happy with it, because I am. All right, watch this guy here, and we'll get ourselves another question before too long. All right. And this one comes from Jeff Williams. Jeff, from one Jeff to another, are you tired of "my name is Jet" thing from 22 Jump Street? I don't get it personally, so it doesn't bother me. The "my name is Jet" has never been a thing that bothers me, but I can understand how it would be annoying to one. There's so many more things in life to get upset about, and that just isn't one of those things for me. Go into this gear here. Be careful here. It's kind of an interesting
Go straight on.
little spot. I don't want to get in an accident here early on. Look at that. Good old Moab. Good old Moab. It'll always be Moab in my heart. Nobody's going real fast through here. I often get the question, not to mention this is Track IR. It's not VR. But on the side, the reason why I don't usually follow through looking at the mirror in a corner is because you do have to tilt your head pretty far to the side with Track IR. That's a lot of the reason why I don't do that. These are questions that always pop up time and time again. All right, so we finally can get up to speed here. Very nice. Getting this lane to the left because the right one ends. All right, buddy, I guess we're doing this. Really? Boy, they are really going slow for a 65-mile-an-hour zone. Oh, that was way down there. screwed that one up. Nope. We're going to be playing these games and get on 70 here. Come on, buddy. You just got to be ready for them. The AI are as erratic as real life. Got to give them to that.
Keep left. And then turn left.
Gotta get used to my shifting zone.
Turn left.
The other night when I was driving this, I was changing gear around 1700, and that's what I need to be doing. It sounds so good though, doesn't it? Okay, everybody stopped here because we can't merge ever. Looks like these two idiots wrecked. And we're just gonna slide around. There's nobody coming in this lane, so screw them. If they can't take a joke, I'm gonna go right on around them. Oh well. Not my problem. Drive safely. Yeah, well, they weren't doing that, were they? Nope. Let me get this thing back up to speed. Now that we're on the highway. 80 zone. And we don't have an external contract, so we get to go faster than 65 now. Look at that. Look out, folks. Turn coming up here on the right, so I don't want to get going too fast.
Exit right.
Yep, we'll exit right.
Exit right.
Okay. We get on this little 2-lane highway, and we're going to be pretty much done. We're good. This thing drives so good. I love it. Probably one of my favorite trucks in all of American Truck Sim when it comes to mods. It's just got the, I don't know, the nostalgic feel to a truck, and then on top of that, great sounds and just well done. Bravo, Oddfellow. Bravo. All right, so let's continue on our little quest here. Literally texting and driving to do this, but let's continue here. Moose Power Nation. You nervous, excited for a new house? I was gonna ask how the Dodge is holding up. Very excited about the new place. Not nervous or anything like that. We're pretty happy with the choice that we made. As far as the truck goes, yep, running perfectly fine. Somebody got pulled over. Slow down for him. There we go. That is the law. The truck's running great. The Ram, running perfectly fine, man. That thing is a champ. But, you know, we bought it brand new. It shouldn't be having any issues by now. And it certainly hasn't on our end. So I'm going to get around this guy because, wow. He slowed way down for that. I guess we're lightly loaded compared to these guys. We have TVs, but still. Look at this guy. Look at this idiot. You're going to die. That's how you get hit by a car right there, you moron. Wow. Dude tried to pass us on a double yellow. Unreal. I mean, that's pretty realistic too. Oh my lord. He's getting hit with all the realism today. We're Price, the next 3 exits. Okay, we'll slow down. I think it's gonna have a slow way down. Welcome to Price, folks.
Keep left.
We'll keep left. Haven't been through here in a little while. Yeah, my only peeve with this winter weather mod is that it's just, I mean, I get why they did the fog, but it's too much. You get way too much fog in it than clear, snowy looking, you know, drives, but to be expected, I suppose. It is part of winter. All right, back in that final gear. Wonderful. Let's continue with our little Q&A session happening here. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Let's get through here first. Ooh, tar snakes. That's cool. Very cool indeed. I'm looking to see. I'm looking for some good ones here. Without killing ourselves in the process. Never, ever, ever text and drive. And that's what we're doing right now in a big old rig. What was the most difficult time of moving and getting used to the weather? I loved the weather. That's the reason why we moved down here to Florida, was to, you know, have warmer days. It was an adjustment for sure. The biggest thing we learned is that mosquitoes are year-round, so if you don't like them, you should look into a place that has covered patios. And our next place is definitely going to have that because we learned that lesson. Whoa, hello, dude. Only doing 50, now 55, but man, they still pop out on you. There we go. Let's put our secondary lights on. We don't need headlights on right now. The fog has lifted and it's getting better out. Cool scale house there. So that was the biggest thing that we learned, was that we shouldn't be outside as long as we were, because we're just getting eaten alive by mosquitoes all the time. So that's one of the biggest things. But weather-wise, that's why we want to get a pool in the next place, and we did end up getting a place that does have one, because it does get hot during the summer, but you find yourself wanting to go out more if you have like a pool or something like that to cool down, which is cool. And you can also entertain guests while they're down here in the heat as well. So that's just something about living in Florida. You know, you want to get a pool. You want to, if you can, you want to get covered patio so you're not eaten alive by mosquitoes. And I think we successfully did that. I need to get a screenshot. Let me get that real fast. All right, we are back. What a lovely screenshot that was. That looked awesome with the mountains in the background there. Let's be careful here coming down the mountain now. And the next question comes from Alex H. He says, I would love to know what other stuff you do outside of your YouTube career. Like, what do you do just as something to wind down your mind from tough days, and when you take a break from video making? Video games, man. I'm a gamer through and through to heart, and you can have a lot of fun just playing a game. I usually spend more time in VR during those times, whenever I just need a break from what I've been doing. But there's that. I'm into RC, cars, airplanes. Recently got a drone. It's a Holy Stone, that's what it is. A Holy Stone. Had to look over to the left of me. And the reason why is because... Let's slow down here. What am I doing? I'm talking. That's what I'm doing. Turn the lights back on. I like the green on the dash. The reason why is because, whenever you get into something new, like an RC, a lot of people tend to just get the most expensive thing or the thing that's the most popular in the market, which we all know is a Mavic Pro and all that. I've never wanted to do that. You always want to start off with something small, something that you can learn on. Once you get that down in the basics, then you can start putting in some money in a hobby that you're into. With my airplane, my RC airplane, I've never wrecked that thing, and that's because I got Real Flight, the flight simulator, the RC sim, and through doing that, I learned how to fly it before I ever took it to the field, and it flew just like it did in the sim, and that was absolutely amazing. Helped out. I love the squeaky sound of the air brakes in this truck. We're gonna get a ticket on that one. Oh, we didn't. Longer yellow on that one. Nice. I'm so used to how this does it. I'm gonna get over to the left because this guy did. I don't know if this lane's probably gonna end when we get out of here anyway, so might as well. Oh, we're coming to a slow. All right. Yeah, this will work. A bit further up, and then we can get another question while we're sitting here at the light. Works out for us all. But yep, gaming, VR. RC airplanes, I play music, so guitar, drums, piano. Just got a kalimba for Christmas, so I'm learning that instrument. A lot of different things. I'm a jack of all trades. Love it all. Flight simulation, definitely do a lot of that in my free time. This one comes from Paul Haynes. What is your plans for your YouTube channel in 2020? Such as what games you're looking forward to playing in 2020? It's coming out for the new year besides Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. Once again, Happy New Year. Hope 2020 is a success for you and your loved ones. Thank you very much for that, Paul. I've got to say, one thing that's really cool and that has me excited is the Coastal Callouts mini-series for the LSPDFR stuff, because that is going to be awesome since we have not been able to do that yet, because since it's been out, you have to have the newest version of LSPDFR, the newest version of GTA, and you have to reinstall everything. So it's all done. It's installed. That is coming to the channel. OCRP will make another return. I took a huge break off of that. I just burnt myself out doing so much GTA 5 RP. I mean, I miss it now, but there for a while, I was pretty just bored with it, and I was really getting into flight simulators again. Come on, can we please get into gear here, Jeff? Can't find a grinder. Get over this way. Because we're gonna be getting on the highway anyway. Yes, we are. So that is gonna be a thing that returns to the channel. I haven't decided how I want to do it. Because everybody has in their head what they want me to do with it, but I have to do it to where I'm having fun with it. Otherwise, I don't want to do it at all. That's just how it is with any game I play. I know there are a lot of YouTubers out there that will just play a game because it's popular or because, you know, that's what their audience expects. But man, I can't be a person that just does that. I've got to have fun with it, and I was burnt out on it, so that's why it went away again. But I mean, I've done a lot of GTA 5 RP, just period. I mean, let's be honest about that. There's no shortage of that on this channel. I don't know what this truck up here is doing, but he's kind of scaring me. Jesus, lady, it's scaring us. All right, we're back. Had a huge lag spike there. Had to resync everything. So that's where we've been for that. Very strange. Very strange. Moving on to another one. Let's see if I have any more questions. I mean, I'm sure we do, but doing this all at the same time while driving is a lot. Not seeing any right now while driving. There's some questions about the, there's questions about the game itself. A lot of the same questions, you know, track IR, or how I look around the cab and all that. Another one is, I do see this happen a lot, and somebody actually asked me that question. Do I care about the first thing when it comes to the comment section? You know, when people are like, first, I don't care. I've actually, have said, oh, that's cool, you know, thanks, or, you know, take time to acknowledge it. It's not a race, we all know that, and it's not a big deal. That doesn't bother me at all. Wow, we are just getting absolutely destroyed by frames. It's gotta be a mod that's doing this.
Keep left.
But we're gonna be swapping out that stuff soon anyway, so we're just gonna live with it for now. Double check my sync. Boom, boom, boom. Just in case we got lost along the way. The one that's annoying is we've been getting a lot of people lately that have been self-promoting their channels by like road to 3K or 2K, and those people are just going to be absolutely, they're just going to be deleted from the channel. You have an option. Okay, what, can we get into gear here, or just not going to happen? What is with this? This is a weird intersection, man. Let me just drive for a second. I can't do all this at the same time. Jesus, that was insane. We even scraped our tires on the wall back there. But what was I gonna say? We can left turn up here. Is that will get you removed. Us creators, we do have an option to hide a certain user from the channel. So if there's somebody that's spamming or doing something stupid, I just hit hide user from the channel. I won't see anything they ever say anymore, and neither will anybody else. So they'll see it probably, but that's the only one who will. So that just gets you in the doghouse is all that does. Wait for our green arrow. Looking at some other ones here. A lot of people asking about different simulator games, if I like other sim games. Of course I do. I'm a sim junkie. Sim junkie. Yeah, we're getting terrible frame rates down here in this city. If I didn't get to your question, I'll get to it next time. And you can always put new ones in the comments below. I've been using the top comments to sort through them instead of going through each individual one. So if other people like the comment or they think that it's good and they upvote it or whatever, or they give it likes, then it's gonna rise to the top and I'll see it. So if you have a question to ask, you can leave it below in the comments of this video. All right, Walmart. We have TVs for you here. Whole new group. Yep, right turn here. Okay, you got it. And we're going back this way. I'm not exactly sure. I don't know if I've dropped off at this prefab before. This looks different, but I guess not. Because it's like behind on the left back here. This is cool. There's Swift trailer there. Yeah, it looks like it's over here on the left. Turn our secondary lights on. Yeah, this doesn't seem so bad. Look at those docks. That's really cool, actually. All right, hard left or right turn here, and then we're gonna go left out this way. We should have a pretty good approach to this if we do it right. To be able to see what we're doing, of course, but still. There we go. This isn't bad at all. This is like a big, huge drop-off area. Like really cool. I like it. A lot of room to move around. You know, we always have the drops that have you can't see anything in them at all. This one's a little bit different. There we go. We'll get this sucker going that way. And we'll follow it through. Just kind of gradually turn it in onto that line. Might be a little far to that side. There we go. I usually end up fighting with these trailers when I shouldn't. And it's because I can't see around these stacks. The exhaust stacks sometimes. But hey, we'll take it. We will take it. There we go. Wonderful. Let's just back it all the way up. The outside view. Let's try to bump it. But let us bump it. For that. Maybe it'll stay green if we bump. I'm not sure. There we go. It let us do it. I've been talking about that for a while, about how I love more drops to be up next to the wall like that. Love that sound. All right. Go ahead and unload it. Job complete. Excellent. Driven distance, 231 miles. 7 hours, 48 minutes. Fuel consumed, 31.9 gallons of fuel. Gonna have to get some fuel next time. Loving this truck. Let me know if you want to see this truck again. We can move on to another one, of course, but we'll keep it in the rotation for sure. I just absolutely love it. Last winter video. I'll see you guys next time. Take care.